Oh. Wow, you guys sent me a lot more stuff compared to last time. Let's see what you sent me. All right, first up, we have a letter from Jack. My name is Jack, 11 years old, and you inspired me so much to fish. I read your story online about how you were bullied and how you decided to pursue your dream and going out and doing something you love so much. Because of you, I wake up every morning wanting to go fishing. Jack, glad I can inspire you to fish. Thanks a lot for the letter. I appreciate it. We've got quite a few letters here and some packages too. I don't think I'll have time to go through every single one on camera, but I'll go ahead and show you guys at least a few of them. Well, definitely some kind of bait in here. Let's see what we got. We've got Hey Asian Wonder Yellow Flash Mike. My name is Bruce, been fishing quite some time. Your How to Fish a Senko caught my PB 5.12 pounds. That's awesome, man. Got your PB on the Senko. And hope Rob gets his channel back. Oh yeah, so Rob got his channel back, man. Thanks for the support. And maybe the yellow flash will catch the black cow at Gary's ranch. That's good stuff, Bryce. And he also sent me a bait. It looks like we've got some type of rattling jig here. You guys can check out the color. It's like a it's a bluish purple black jig right there. Thanks, Bryce. Appreciate it, man. Dear One Rod One Reel, my name is Joe. I am 12 years old. I live in Maryland. Do you live in Ellicott City? If so, did you have any damage to your house, car, or property? I do live in Ellicott City, but fortunately, my stuff was not affected by those floods a little while back. P.S. Could you follow me on my Insta? It's Joe Benberry. Joe Benberry? Let's check it out. Following you, bro, and check it out, guys. Rest in peace, Harambe. Classic. Alright, I got you, man. And oh, you also drew me a picture. Try to remake my YouTube profile picture right there. Not bad, bro. Got a little sketch going on. So 3 letters in. Alright, what do we got here? Dear One Rod One Reel, my name is Josh from a small town in Central California. When I began watching your videos, I was in 7th grade. I am now a junior in high school and was going through a pretty hard time in life. I was being bullied at school for my interests and appearance just about every day. All I wanted to do was going home and watch your videos and learn more about fishing. At the time, fishing was just a hobby that I didn't do too often, but I still considered it my escape from my rough times at school. Once this occurred, I started going out more and more, and now this summer I almost went fishing every other day. So I just want to thank you for helping me through such a hard time in my life and helping me find such a fun passion. Keep busting out the amazing and hilarious content. It always makes my days. Your subscriber, Josh. Josh, appreciate the letter. And P.S. It says, if you could sign something or just send me something so I know you read this, it would mean a lot. Thanks. I'll send you something, but trust me, bro, I read it. That's awesome that you was able to find an escape to help you get through that rough time in your life, and hope you're doing great. Best of luck during high school. Oh, we got something colorful here. This should be interesting. Alright, let's look at the front first. Hey, One Rod One Reel. I'm Katie and I really enjoy your video and hope you enjoy this Perrick meme. Who doesn't enjoy Perrick memes? That pretty much summarizes Perrick's fishing in a nutshell right here. Ooh. This envelope is looking a little greasy on the outside. I don't know if you guys can tell. Ooh. Oh, I see what we got here. It's just greasy from a couple of the baits. Dear Mike, my name is Zach Goss, and I'm a fan of you and the whole Guggen squad. Let's see what baits you sent me. A couple of look like 3-inch Senkos in a nice natural color. Very cool. Appreciate it, man. Letter first, then I'll show you guys what bait I was sent. Oh, sorry bro, I ripped your letter a little bit. Still legible though. To end it off, thanks again for helping me get better at fishing and have a great time. Check out my Instagram, will do bro, and hope you like the baits I include in here. The worms I sent to you are made by Cream. Cream worms are the original plastic worm, I believe. And let's go ahead and check them out right here. And I was sent by Tom some cream baits, it looks like. We got a little crawl, some plastic worms, a little tube. Pretty nice variety here. You guys can check them out. Oh yeah. When I see this greasy envelope, you know there's a bait inside. Oh, there's pictures. Okay, something gets signed back, I think. Go ahead and read the letter real quick. Through my years of bass fishing, you, John B, and Flair have taught me so much. It would be so awesome if you could have the whole Guggen squad sign the picture and send it back on the return address. Alright, Torin, appreciate it. I will definitely sign. Let's see what you have here. Guggen squad, alright. Little Guggen squad picture. I will sign it and I'll send it back. You're gonna have to send it to the other guys because we all live in different areas. And hopefully each of them will sign it and get it back to you. You can get a signature from each of us. Oh, and thanks again for these lizards right here. Pretty cool looking. Green pumpkin red. Good stuff. But we have... Oh! Something just fell out. Oh, I think it was a hook. I might need to pick that up. That would not have been good if I had left them in the carpet. Girlfriend would have been very upset if she stepped on this hook right here. And we got a little tube, and this was sent by Blake, and he sent a picture. One rod, one reel. Subscribe and like. Appreciate it, bro. You heard the man. Subscribe and like. Very organized. Got some baits in here, and we have Dear One Rod, One Reel. You're a very big inspiration to me and my fishing. I've been subscribed. I watch all the Guggen squad on YouTube. I sent you some... Oh, I got a phone call. 1 second, guys. Alright, finished that call. It was for a fishing app, which you guys may be seeing in the future. Let's get back to the fan mail. Landon says, you're a very big inspiration to me and my fishing. I've been subscribed since about 100K. I watch all the Guggen squad on YouTube. Alright. Nice easy package. Looks like I've got some hooks. I've got a couple weights. Got a little spoon. Actually, let's go ahead and take it out. This is old school right here. This is is this one of the Daredevil spoons? One of the old school Daredevil spoons? I haven't used this particular bait since I was very, very young. Nice yellow and red color pattern right there. And a couple of little baby swim baits. This is kind of the size of bait that the bass were chasing when I was in that crazy place in Virginia. Appreciate it, Landon. I will definitely check these baits out. Hey, One Rod, I live in California. Lucky for me that there's great bass fishing around me at Lake Natoma. I know there's a spot called Willow Creek, and there's monster 13-pound. Never caught it myself, but I was there when someone reeled it in. If you ever come to Sacramento, mail me back and I'll show you the tricks to catch one of these monsters. I'm putting my favorite hook and Senko. Wacky rigging, it works best. Thanks, man. Kuros. Hey, if I'm ever in California and around Lake Natoma, I will definitely give you a shout, my man. And we have, oh, this is, look at this, guys, love it. Senko with a, let me see what kind of hook this is. It looks like he included a, okay, he likes a wacky rig. This is a, looks like this is a 3/0 worm hook, offset worm hook. Hi, I'm Eddie. I'm a huge fan from up here in Vermont. Thank you for making so many cool, helpful, exciting videos. Why don't you sign some of these and send it back, and you can keep one that I like more. Alright, let's take a look at it, man. I think I like this one, the one with the monster rainbow trout. It's pretty cool. And I guess I'll sign this one and send it back. Looks like some kind of pickerel, pike, something like that. Thanks again, Eddie. Appreciate the pictures right here. So check this out, guys. Eddie sent a little pumpkin seed swim bait right here. Pretty cool looking. These next few should be interesting, guys. All of them are going to have some type of bait in it. Let's see what you guys sent me. Oh, I lied. This one, oh, this one does have bait. I was going to say it does not, but indeed it does. We've got, hey, One Rod. My name is Benjamin, 12-year-old from New Roads, Louisiana. Like the Chevy commercial catchphrase, find new roads when I'm already there. Ever since you started in 2012, I've been watching your videos. Appreciate it. One of my favorites is when you went to Florida for ICAST and you got so hyped about a 10-pounder hitting your bait that you went into the water for it. I check your channel every day, making sure I didn't miss one of your videos. Your instructional videos help me a lot to catch me more and bigger bass. Sign the picture I drew and send it back to me. Will do, Benjamin. Let's take a look at this picture. That's a pretty good picture. Looks like a bass and some brush that's about to eat some type of jig, and you let me know where I should sign, make it easy for me. Ben, I will keep that in mind, and thank you for these black worms. They look like, I'm guessing these are black trick worms, 6-inch zoom trick worms. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, all right, we got some walleye stuff in here, I think. Hey man, my name is Jonathan. I've been sub for a while. I decided to send you this because you're a big inspiration to my YouTube channel, Monsters of the Deep. And for baits, you sent me some curly tail worms, a straight tail worm, and a banana sinker. Thanks for the baits, man. 4 packages to go. Let's go ahead and go with this guy next. Hey Mike, you're my favorite YouTuber. I've learned a lot from your videos. And thanks to your video on how to fish a square bill crankbait landed my PB bass. I never used them much, but you inspired me to do so. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. Hope you catch a 10-pounder. Hopefully these baits I sent you don't melt. P.S. I'm not going to read that part. And we are going to check out the baits that Colby sent me. He sent me a good variety of plastics right here, some of my favorites. Let's take a look at some of these. Looks like we have a couple Zoom brush hogs. Is this a Lake Fork Tackle Hyperworm, maybe, if I'm correct on that one? Reaction Innovations Sweet Beaver. Or is that Smalley Beaver? This might be a Smalley Beaver. I think this is the smaller size. And let's see if I can recognize these worms. Well, this is a Senko, clearly. This is a Zoom trick worm. And oh, here's a full-size beaver. And we also have a Zoom lizard. And yep, this is definitely a Zoom lizard. So I think I was like 6 out of 6 on the bait identification. I've been keeping up to date, doing my studying at night, guys. Alright, we've got, holy moly, I got a Lucky Craft bait right here. Let me see what the letter says. You might want it signed. I might not get to keep it. Hey buddy, I absolutely love your videos. We started watching them when you lived in Philly, where you learned some very helpful tips. Word to give us a shout out when you open this letter. The channel is First Cast Fishing with no spaces. You guys heard that. We believe you will love how we edit. Thank you so much. Colin and Alex, appreciate it. Guys, check out Colin and Alex's channel. They were kind enough to write me this letter and send me this Lucky Craft. What bait is this? Oh, I don't have one of these. It's a Stacy King Jerkbait 100. I use the pointers all the time. I have not used the Stacy King jerkbaits yet. Appreciate it, guys. All right, they got something to be signed back, and we have Put in Vlog, Dalton Johnson. Hey Mike, me Dalton. I was 13 years old. I've been watching your channel for about 2 years now and learned a lot. I'm currently fishing in the Greenwood High School fishing team. Awesome. And could you please shout out his Instagram, Dalt_J_211. And my son watches your videos day and night. Thinks you're the best fisherman. It would mean the world if you can send him your autograph. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Brooke Johnson. Alright, I got your letter, Dalton. Right here, guys. Check it out. You can see his Instagram is right down there. Go check out his Instagram page. And I will send this back in the letter that you provided right here, or in the envelope you provided, man. And thanks again for the Big Bite baits. This is the special TS5 assortment right here. Here's all the empty packages. I've organized all the letters, and look at all these baits you guys sent me. You know, I know you guys sent me baits, and there can only be one reason why you did. It's because you want me to fish with them. So let's do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fish with them right now. We are going to try the subscriber P.O. Box fishing challenge. Let's head out to the lake and see what I can catch on these baits that you sent me. Made out to Lake Elkhorn. Let's go ahead and check out the water. It looks like a little bit of a stained soupy green. Water temp feels about 80 degrees. Brought my dad out here to test out some of the baits that you guys sent me. Have you ever caught a bass on artificial bait, Dad?
Never have, but you know the famous saying, there's a first time for everything.
All right, so let's pull out the baits here and pick something out for each of us to use. So the only stuff I brought were the hooks, weights, and gear that you guys sent me. I'm thinking we should both start with plastics. I think I'll start you with a Senko, Dad, because that's a pretty safe bait.
That's the only bait that I know the name of. The only thing that will prevent me from catching a fish today will be if I don't pass out from the smell of the sewage around here.
That's gross. Yeah, it does smell kind of bad. Do you know how to fish a Senko? No. Not really?
All I know is watching Leo in Extreme Philly Fishing, he uses pink Senkos.
So, you know, you throw it out, you let it sink, then you'll just lift it up and drop and let it sink. You familiar with that at all or not really?
I think I can figure that out.
You think you figure it out?
Yeah.
Alright.
Last time I checked, my IQ was over 100.
Alright. I got you heard him. He said it's not going to be too difficult to catch a fish on a Senko. I agree it's not that hard, but he's never caught a bass on artificial bait before. So we'll see who does better. You with the Senko or me with one of these other plastics. Alright, so it's weedless, rigged up weedless. Set the drag. So if you get a bite, just do a strong hook set and work it like a worm. What do you think? How long do you think it'll take for you to catch a fish?
Probably more than you have battery life for.
It's 5:35. We have until it gets dark, which is probably gonna be 7:30 or so. We'll see how many fish we can catch on the bait you sent me. All right, what should I use? Definitely some type of plastic. Let's see what the average depth is around here. I think it's about 4 feet. Average depth is about 3.5 feet. I'm thinking I want to use one of the weights you guys sent me. Let's do my version of the Power Shot. Let's try that out. So the Power Shot is basically just going to be a drop shot with a lot heavier gear. Usually a drop shot you have a light wire hook and a like an 1/8 to 1/4 ounce weight. This time we're going to go with this worm hook you guys sent, and we're going to go with this looks to be about a 3/8 ounce lead teardrop weight. Got a pretty wide selection of baits here. Curly tail worm is a possibility. I think I'm going to start off with this beaver style bait. I'm going to rip apart the tail for a little extra action. This is my dad starting with the worm. I'm going to try to mix up our presentations a tiny bit. And there we go, the beaver Power Shot rig. Should go through this grass pretty easy. Got a couple hours daylight. Let's get some fish. Ooh, that bite. Lots of fish. Fish on! There we go. 5 minutes in. Got on the beaver Power Shot. Woo! Wasn't expecting to get on that quickly. Not a giant by any means, but the baits you guys sent me are working. Let's let this guy go. Got him right on that weed edge. You know what? Let's see how many fish I can catch on these different baits you guys sent me. So far, one on the beaver. Let's pick out a new one. All right, up next, let's see what we got. I kind of like that crawl for this water clarity. Let's stay with the Power Shot, and this time I'm going to put this Berkeley Chigger Crawl on it. I'm pretty sure it's the Berkeley Chigger Crawl, or maybe Crazy Leg Chigger Crawl. And again, I'm going to break apart all these appendages, get a little more action from it, rig it up, and ready to go. Well, it's been about 30 minutes since my first fish. No more bites in the Power Shot. The weeds are really, really thick, as you can see. So I think I'm gonna opt for a weightless presentation now. So I'm gonna fish this weightless Senko knockoff. I'm pretty sure it's made by Lake Fork Tackle. It has a segmented body, so hopefully the action might be a tiny bit better than the Senko. Might be able to draw a couple more strikes like that. Got it exposed, skin hooked. Should come through those weeds nicely. We'll see. Oh, that a hit? Or is that weeds? That's fish. Oh, dang it! No! Oh my gosh! Man, way out in that deeper weed bed out there. This is exactly what happened during my first ever MTB Slam. I was fishing this exact spot. I missed a 4-pounder. Gosh, that sucks. Bad memories on that, but good memories finishing it on that. I think I finished it on the Boyd Duckett spinnerbait special or something like that. That crazy bait with the Z-Man Boyd Duckett spinnerbait special. That's what I finished it on. All right, Oh, that's my bad on that fish, guys. Should I get back out there?
Fish on!
Fish on? You got one?
Fish on!
No, you don't.
I sure do!
Here. Looks like a big clump of weed. That looks like a giant.
There's a fish on there too.
That looks like a
giant. As well, there's a fish in weeds.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm telling you.
There's no way.
There was a fish in weeds.
Oh, you do have a fish. Holy crap.
I told you.
Guys, my dad's got his first ever bass on an artificial bait. All right, let me land it. I'll land it.
I told you.
You did. You got one.
First time I ever did it, guys.
You want to unhook it? Or do you want me to do it for you?
I know how to do this stuff.
All right, show us how you do it then. Show the viewers. First one ever. Nice, interesting holding technique. How's it feel? Oh wow, that hook just popped right out.
Yeah.
What do you guys say about your first ever largemouth bass catch?
Well, I give you the credit because you told me just cast as far as I could, and that's what I did. And he hit it right away. And then when I was bringing him in, you know, there's a ton of weeds out there, so it didn't look like a fish, but I knew it was a fish because it pulled the line.
All right, nice. Let's let him go. Let's get the release. You can just throw him in there. All right, you want to drop him down?
Got one in my eye again. 2 drops of Bezavance in my eye now.
Yeah, my dad's a germaphobe, guys. He got pond water in his eye, so what are you going to do about that?
I'm going to put a drop of Bezavance antibiotic suspension in my eye.
All right.
Next time I'm going to put my sunglasses on before I release the fish.
Smart. Good catch, Dad. First one ever.
Well, first I cast that as far as I could, like you said, there's a lot of weed beds. Then I counted to 10 to make sure it dropped. And then I just jerked it a couple times, let it drop, jerked it a couple times, reeled it in twice, and then it hit right away. Nice, perfect. That's classic Senko technique, guys. One of the best plastics you can use for a beginner. If you never caught a bass, the bait will do a lot of the work for you on the fall. Then you just gotta give it a couple twitches every once in a while to move it along the bottom. All right, do you want to stay with this bait, Dad, or do you want to try another bait that my subs gave? Stick with... whatever you recommend.
All right, we're gonna let my dad stick with the good old Senko. I'll be the one experimenting with different baits. The Senko seems to be knocking them out pretty good. Let's go ahead and try the Big Bite Baits, the June bug version of the Senko. Oh, that's a good fish. I saw him take it. Oh, it's a little guy. That's cool though. On the Z-Man worm, and this is like a mystery tackle box, but for my subs.
It's bigger than mine.
It's about the same size. That June bug worm right there. That's cool. I saw him come up and grab it. Yep, came right from that in the middle between those 2 weed clumps. I was swimming that worm.
Are you,
came up.
Is that a top water bait?
No, this is the same as yours, just a different color, a different brand. Let's let this dude go. Let's see what other fun baits we have to try from you guys. Yeah, this challenge is pretty legit. Definitely have to do more of these in the future. So if you guys want to see more challenges like this, you can send some baits to my P.O. box, which I have listed in the video description below. Let's go with the weightless brush hog, and maybe I'll try fishing on top, see if I get some topwater fish on it. Dropped all your baits. Sorry, bros. Changed my mind. Actually, instead of the brush hog, we are going to go with the weightless trick worm. That sounds like a little more fun. You have a fish, Dad? No, you have weeds. This will be a little more challenging to fish on a bait casting reel. I'm using my Aldebaran, and I'm using my new Summit rod from my most recent sponsor, Favorite Rods. And this has got to be the lightest combo I've ever held in my hands. In fact, let's go ahead and weigh it real quick. The weight of this rod is going to be... Oh, let me read you this. No way that's right. That would be insane. The weight of this rod and reel combo, the scale is zeroed. I'm gonna weigh it again. Put this on here. The official weight, wow, exact same weight, 0.53, guys. This whole combo weighs pretty much exactly half a pound. That's 8 ounces. I have reels that weigh over 8 ounces. That's how light this combo is. That is absolutely ridiculous. So I have this completely weightless Texas rigged Zoom trick worm, I believe it is. Let's see how far I can cast it using a 10-pound braid on this bait casting combo. That was about 20 yards right there. And let's go ahead and go for an overhand cast too. I don't have much space around me with all the trees, but that is a 30-yard cast approximately, so getting good distance. So if you want to use bait casting gear with finesse stuff, you're gonna have to go light. You have to find light stuff and use light 10-pound braid, and I'm using a fluorocarbon leader. That'll be your best way to go. Oh, another one right on the weed edge. Oh, get out of the wood, little dude. I got him. Oh, look at this little bass. Quantity's definitely here. The quality, not so much, but it's all good. Good to get out for a couple hours with my dad, catch a couple fish. Smallest one of the day.
You caught one?
A little guy. All right, trick worm down. Let's see what I want to use next.
That one's like 9 inches.
All right, we're gonna try this interesting looking crawl next. I'm gonna fish a weightless, and I'm gonna try to catch one on top of these weeds. I'm not quite too, yeah, this brand got me. I'm not sure what brand this is. If you guys know, leave a comment below what brand and model this crawfish bait is. All right, we're running out of daylight here. I really want to try that Lucky Craft jerkbait, even though these conditions definitely are not jerkbait conditions. I'm still gonna try to catch a fish on it. Well, the good news is I can tell from the bill of the jerkbait that's meant for probably 1 to 3 feet of water, and if it dove any deeper, it would just get caught in weeds every single cast. Oh, that action. Oh, I got one of the first cast with the jerkbait. First cast on the Lucky Craft. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! That thing nailed it. I was about to say the action looks insane in the water. First cast on this bait, Dad. Gotta watch the trebles. We're safe.
What's a jerkbait?
It's a bait where you fish with twitches. It has a super erratic action that makes it look like a fleeing bait fish.
Is that like a popper?
No, popper is more of a topwater bait. Let's little guy go. Yeah, one of my subs sent me this really nice hard bait. It's worth about $16 or $17.
Wow.
Yeah, very generous for sure.
Nice.
I forgot who sent this to me, but thanks, bro. That's awesome.
I think I saw it.
All right, second cast. See if we get another one to nail it. I was saying the cutting action of this bait is actually a lot sharper than the pointer, which this feels like more of a slash bait, kind of like an X-Wrap, compared to a traditional suspending jerk bait. Dang, man, too many weeds. Fish on? Oh, he's like, Dad's got another one. He's got a little one. He gets more excited than I do. Good job, Dad. Nice, Dad. Second one ever. What are you doing? Same thing?
What do you mean?
Like same technique?
Exact same technique.
All right.
Oh shoot, went through his eye, I think.
Went through his eye? Oh, it went through his eye socket. Well, it's a good thing you're an eye doctor, right?
I don't know if we can help this guy.
Do you know how to hold him?
He's probably gonna hurt me.
You're supposed to put your thumb on his tongue and then your index finger on the bottom of his lip.
Okay.
Just grab him. Go. Yeah, hold him tight.
God, it's gonna hurt me.
It's a single hook, you're fine.
Where are you fishing at?
I have to go through the weeds. You want me to release it in there?
No.
I was going back in there. All right. Nice job, Dad. Number 2, your second bass ever on artificial. Let's let your fish go. We've got a few more minutes left, guys. It's getting dark out here. All right. See you, buddy. All right, guys. It's getting really, really dark. It's 7:30. Had a pretty fun fishing session for the past couple hours. Just wanted to thank you guys for sending me that gear, allowing me to make this video. It's like an extra MTB slam, and thanks to your baits, my dad caught his first 2 bass ever on artificial baits. How'd you feel about that?
Well, you know, I used to think that doing optometry and eye exams was the funnest thing. I never knew how people catch things with artificial bait. It was so much fun. I just want to let the Guggen Squad know it's now the Guggen Squad +1. See you guys in Texas next week.